When I first started looking at tiny homes, I wasn't in the position to buy one, and I was given the opportunity to rent to own. It has 2 porches, a single floor layout with no loft, and a friendly community. Hi, I'm Shannon. Come and take a tour of my tiny home. Welcome to the kitchen. So I've got everything lined up here on this counter. I like it because it's just easy access. When I'm preparing food, I use both of these counters. Dishwashing pan for when I'm rinsing stuff off, I can put it here to get it out of the way. One thing I do love about this kitchen is the storage space. You don't think you're gonna have that much room in a tiny home, but you actually do. You have stuff above the refrigerator that you could put stuff you don't use very often, maybe seasonal stuff. You have extra space above the microwave that you don't use that much, and then you've got plenty of cabinet space here for stuff that you do use. The pantry is here. You've got 3 doors and it goes all the way back, so there's quite a room in these pantries. Everything is just accessible here with the utensils that you're gonna use. It's just real convenient. Renting sometimes holds you back from doing things that you want to do if you wanted to change anything. The only thing that I would want to change in the kitchen is the sink. I would want to put a big, front sink here where it's one open compartment. So you have different options that you might want to do if you are not renting. I have complete full appliances, which I love. In a tiny home, you do not have to go small. It's all electric, which I love. I prefer electric over gas, so that's a plus for me. Full-size microwave, full-size refrigerator. When I first came in, the doors opened from this way, which was very awkward and not convenient at all. So I had a very good friend come over and change these out so they would open properly where I had more room. When I opened them this way, you would have to come over here, open your refrigerator, and it was just not convenient at all. This is my lovely coffee bar. It's on wheels, so I can roll it around if I need to. I'm a big coffee person, got my frother and everything. This also allows me to have snacks here. I've got bonus grandbabies that I just love, pop in every now and then. Some were here last night. They know where the snacks are. If they want them, they don't have to ask. It is on wheels, so when I need to move it out of the way to get into my pantry, because I've got a door down here for the pantry, and also to get in this door most of the time. Sometimes I have to move it out of the way, but that way this allows me to do that. If I need to use this to move over here for cooking, I can do that as well. And then I can move it right back into its place with no problem. If you're looking at a tiny home and you're looking for a cart roll-away thing, you can use it for multiple things. You don't have to use it for your coffee bar. You might use it in the bathroom. You could roll it around and put it somewhere that you're not going to use it. But these are so easy. I find them on Amazon. I have 2 of them that I use for different things in my house. It's so convenient and it helps you keep organized. I've been living here almost a year. And my kitchen supplies all my needs. It's got plenty of storage, plenty of place to cook, plenty of room in my fridge to store everything that I need. And overall, I absolutely love it. Welcome to my living room. I have a full-size couch, so you do not have to convert to a smaller, love seat, sofa type thing. It's plenty of room to have people over. I've got little fold-out chairs that I bring in here when I have guests over that we don't have enough on the couch. And this room has been full before, but I love it. I mounted my TV on my wall just to have space here. You've got plenty of storage space in here. This is built in. You can have not a built-in and just have a wall and put your own piece of furniture here. I like the built-in because it had the storage. I've got crafts and stuff down here for my grandkids. It just kind of makes it easy when they come over, they know where their stuff is. I've got her kennel, made it easy to make a little end table, coffee table out of it as well. So that makes it easy. The air conditioner cools off this room really, really well. And the single floor plan gives you a more open, spacious area in here, and it doesn't condense it to a smaller area. One thing you would notice in a tiny home, you don't actually have a dining area. I do miss that every now and then, but I've converted this to our gathering eating room, and I love it. I love the closeness that this brings. It just, to me, is just more comforting. So I chose living in a tiny home for different reasons. I was married. We were expecting, and unfortunately I lost my husband in a car accident. My daughter was my pride and joy. We had a house at one time, and we lived in an apartment, and it was just the two of us. We had plenty of room, spacious room. We loved it. My daughter got engaged. I love my son-in-law. And so when they got married, I was like, I don't need all this space. I don't need the extra room. I had already started thinking about tiny homes before I even knew that they were getting married, actually, because I knew one day I was going to be by myself. That just gave me the option when they got engaged to start really looking at tiny homes. So I found the actual community that I'm living in. It's a tiny home community. It holds 21 houses. A friend at church actually told me, she's like, hey, I know you're looking. There's a tiny home community they're not open yet, but they're getting ready to open. You might want to check it out. They've got a sign up now. So I drove by it and I was like, oh, wow, this is really nice. Found them on Facebook, contacted them, came out and met the owners, love them. They're precious. We have several amenities, a pond, we have a dog park, we have a pavilion out back, fire pit. Out here, I feel comfortable. I feel safe to walk around, to go outside by myself. I feel safe living here by myself. They are amazing. They've given me the option to rent to own because I wasn't able to purchase right off the bat. You pay for your lot and you pay for your house, so you just pay them together. So it's $750 and then $700 for your lot. If you bring your own home or you purchase your own home and bring it out here, then you would just pay your $700 for your lot space. There's no maintenance. Anything that you need pertaining to the outside, they come and take care of. So love the space out here, love my community, and don't think I would change anything right now. Some people worry about living on a fixed income, living in tiny homes, because a lot of people, they're already at that age where they're not working or they can't work. I still work a full-time job. I have many years, good Lord willing, that I will be working a full-time job. Of course, my goal is to retire at some point in my life. And I think this is more convenient to just the cost of living, and on a fixed income, your utilities are not very expensive at all. Your water is included in your rent here. So you're basically paying your internet if you choose to have internet and your electric bill. And then if you do own your home, these tiny homes don't take long to pay them off. So you would only really be looking at your lot rent living out here. And I hope by the time I do get to retire that I will either have this one purchased and paid off, or another one, if I choose to buy another one, have that one, purchased and paid off by the time I retire. My plan to work is still, I hope I have, several more years, 10 more years to work, but I don't worry about that aspect of it when it comes to that time. This is my washer and dryer. It is not a full-size washer and dryer. The washer it's probably half of a load that you could get in a full-size washing machine, but it's okay for me. The lid is magnetic, stays up, will stick to the top. I use this as my dirty clothes hamper. So when I'm taking a shower, I take off my clothes, I throw them in here. Once this is full, then I wash my clothes. I love that they're stackable, keeps them out of the way. And they're very good. They wash good, dry good, have storage on top where I have little baskets to put my laundry soap, dryer sheets and everything. I love it. It's just enough for me. This is my bathroom. It's actually larger than I expected it to be. There's plenty of room in here. Some of the models, just like mine, has a door here going into the bedroom. I chose not to have that door, just to have this extra bar for my towels. My bathroom has plenty of storage. I've got cabinet space under here for extra toilet paper, cleaning supplies. I've got towels up here and all my personal stuff in here, makeup, hair stuff. I chose to put the shower as a glass sliding door. I chose to put just a shower curtain in here just to give it a little bit more of a home feel. And then extra towel bar here, and then you've got an extra towel bar in here. There's plenty of room in the shower. There's 2 places to sit if you need to sit in the shower. Places to put all your shampoo, hair, and all that kind of stuff. So overall, plenty of room in my bathroom. I love it. I couldn't ask for a better bathroom for a tiny home. Here's my bedroom. It's very spacious. I have a queen size bed, so that takes up more of the room than a smaller bed. I've got my TV mounted on my wall. Plenty of room for my stand over here with my record player. I love listening to music. I listen to all types of music. So the reason I didn't choose a loft because it was just me. I love the open ceiling. Sometimes I wish I had a loft just for grandkids when they come. I have more space. They could have their own space to get up away. They stay in the living room now, but being me here most of the time by myself, I chose, well, I'd rather have the open ceiling, a little bit more space in here. Having a loft, it kind of closes things up because of the space to make the stairs. And I wouldn't have as much room to have the bed that I have and the space that I have between the bed and the walls and that type of stuff. I love the route that I chose. My bed sits higher up, so I have bins under my bed that have storage in them. I've got them on both sides, some in the front. So that way you can put stuff in. You can even put clothes in if you wanted. I don't have clothes in them, but I've got extra purses, the kids' toys, journals, just different stuff like that. I've got this one piece of furniture here that I use as my nightstand. Top drawer, I've got my miscellaneous stuff. The bottom two drawers I have for clothes. And then the rest of the clothes, I have a little cabinet in my walk-in closet that I can put other things that I don't use year round. So storage, you just kind of have to make it as you want and what feels best for you. This is my walk-in closet. Most tiny homes do not have a closet this size. This was another huge thing for me. You've got plenty of room for your clothes, plenty of room for storage. When I first came, it was only the one shelf above, and then that was all wall space. So I wanted to utilize the wall space by putting more shelving in so I could put seasonal stuff, Christmas stuff, just stuff that I don't use all the time. I've got another rolling cart that I use. It's got craft stuff, journaling stuff, Bible stuff. So I move it in and out. I keep it here just so it keeps out of the way from the living room or whatever. There's plenty of storage in here. You can make it, again, your own. Most tiny homes have very small closets, but this was a huge, huge bonus for me. This side of my closet, I have my shoe rack, so it keeps my shoes out from my floor in my closet. I've made this wall my family wall with different types of pictures that I love to make a family tree. Then this leads out another great feature that I love is my back porch. So when you come out to my back porch, you can see the sunshine. And to be honest, this is probably one of my favorite things that sold me on this particular floor plan was having the back porch. Neighbors come over, have a cup of coffee on the back porch, and it's just delighting. If you're thinking about going to tiny home, whether you're single or you're a couple, I would really, really look into it and think about it because it is not a big of a change as you think it is. To me, it was well worth it. I love it. You do have to downsize quite a bit, especially if you're in a huge house. I mean, it's just stuff. You don't have to downsize dramatically to where it's going to completely change your life. But I think that if you're even thinking about it in the least little bit, you should really check into it. Really talk to people that's done it because it is very comforting and I love it. I don't think I would ever want anything else. This is me. This is what I love and I wouldn't change anything. If you have any questions that you would like to ask me, look me up on Facebook, Instagram. The link will be down below and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Have a great day.